All right, world, what's up, what's up, what's up? You know how we do it. We mass villains up in here on hype-radio.com. Welcome to the Spotlight. Tonight, I have a premiere artist. I hope everybody can hear me because you need to know who she is. One of Chi-Town's finest, who has put out a banger called Flippin'. Make sure you go to YouTube. Run the video numbers up. The video is crazy. And I'm going to tell you so you can hear it. The song's name is Flippant.
Yes.
Flippant.
Yes.
The video goes crazy. Shout out to Chicago Jones who did the work on it.
Yeah. No doubt.
It goes, trust me, it goes to work. You need to go watch it.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that.
But with no further ado, this is the lovely Miss Toine Houston. Yay. Welcome back.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me again.
Thank you for letting me know that you might be exiting the West Coast.
I am.
I'm a little sensitive about that.
I'm sorry.
I'm kind of taking it a certain way, but you know, I understand.
Yeah.
You gotta chase that bag no matter where it goes.
Indeed. And Chicago is my home. It's home, so I'm going home. But no, I did want to say, thank you so much to Sacramento. I've been out here about 3.5 years, and it seems like from day one, from hello, Sacramento has held me down and showed me so much love. So shout out to you. I mean, again, this is my second time out here. You gave me so much love when I first came out. Shout out to Terry Moore, who just, held me down on the poetry scene for sure. So, I'm taking you guys with me for sure. Thank you so much, Sacramento.
Matter of fact, let's step away from that for a little bit. Terry, you need to come sit down, bruh. I need an interview with the poetry man of Sacramento. Stop playing. Don't make me come find you. When COVID's over, I'm on everybody's line.
No doubt.
But we do appreciate you coming through. We're going to show support regardless because this is what we do at Hype. Now,
no doubt.
Let's go ahead and start because you were here a couple years back.
Yes.
First time, new to Sacramento.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't new to the music scene, but you were kind of because you actually were, like you said with Terry, you were a poet more so than the singer, rapper.
Right. Flowetist type.
Flowetist. Right. You're going to make new words today.
Listen.
Flowetist.
You know what? I'm an artist. I'm an artist, and it took me a while just to realize that and not get stuck on the labels because yes, I am a poet. I started writing when I was 7 years old. I got my first real shot in just the Chicago poetry game from Naima Dawson. She put me part of her group All Hype City, and shout out to Naima. And it just really grew me as a writer and a creative and a storyteller. And from that, I probably did my first musical sort of thing in 2011. Okay. I kind of flipped this Jamiroquai song. And then it wasn't until 2015 where I met my in-house producer, Ty Hill, and that's when he was like, you kind of have a flow to your poetry. You need to rock with me. And so my first album, which I was talking about when I was here before, Love States, he produced that. He also produced IB as well. And people would still say, oh, that's that poet though that does something like she kind of has music over her poetry or something like that. And it was like, really? It wasn't until this album when people said, oh no, she an MC, she actually flow. And so it's like, whatever you call me, just call me an artist and I'm cool with that. I'm a storyteller, I'm a creative. That's it.
Genius, because I'm sticking to it. When I was talking to you earlier about Jeff from BTP Media, he's on here like now. Hit him up to contact him for some more work. So
I will.
He's a good dude. I don't really vouch for a lot of people, but I'm gonna vouch for this cat.
I appreciate that. So, I will reach out to you, Jeff, for sure.
Yes. So we then became poet. We got some flow. Everybody started to notice it. We put out an album.
2 albums.
We put out 2 albums.
Well, 3 albums technically, but 2 hip hop albums.
I only know about 1. You got 3 more.
Well, the first one was my poetry album. I was selling it out the trunk of my car. Shout out to Nipsey.
Ooh.
I was
getting out there, getting to know the people.
Getting it out there. But no, I have 2 hip hop albums. Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah.
I only know about 1. I'm a little sensitive.
Well, we spoke about the other one when I was here, but it was 2 years old, and then we were talking about this one coming out.
And I actually came in on half that interview, so
true.
We'll let it go. Okay, we'll let it go this time.
That's true.
You won't get on restriction order whooping after this one. So
I'm here now.
Yes, and that's goddamn it. That's what counts because we hear off your new singles.
Yes.
Because
I sent you 2 singles. I
Send me
mean,
2
the
singles.
whole album is dope though. I mean, I could be biased.
I don't have the album, so I can only go off of what I know.
I
But I
got you.
know
I got
I'm
you.
gonna be getting the album real soon.
You will. I got
Okay,
you.
we good. As long as we gotta understand it.
I got you. I got
But
you.
so
Yeah.
the 2 singles that I have that I've been playing on
Yeah.
here, and I mean playing.
No
We have the
doubt.
first single called IB.
IB. Yep.
Now, IB is nice. IB is a real cool flow. IB is that song you put on in the car, you drive from here to the back.
Right.
Put it on repeat because you're going to feel good the whole way. You get there,
Indeed.
no matter the traffic, the toll.
Right.
You're going to get out the car with a smile, pep in your step. IB is a good song.
It does its job.
Now,
Okay.
you want to talk about a song? Let's go ahead and talk about a song because
Let's talk about it.
Flippin'
Right. That part.
is my shit.
I'm pretty fond of it as well. I'm pretty fond.
If you got something on hotter than Flippin' on this album that I'm going to be getting soon,
Yeah.
if you ain't destined for platinum, I don't know what else is.
Hey,
'Cause
speak that.
Flippin' is the shit.
I appreciate that. That's what's up. Thank you.
I have been bumping
Thank you.
Flippin'.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Flip It is going hard. Now, again, shout out to Ty Hill, on the song. Shout out to, Josh Jones for the visuals. Like, it was a team effort for sure.
Okay.
But for me, even in writing Flip It, Flip It for me was really about not really caring about trying to fit in.
yes.
Like,
please tell us.
and-
Please tell the world what Flippin' is.
Yeah,
please.
yeah. Flipping was, even the name of it, right? Like I actually looked it up to make sure I was using it in the right context, and it was really about me just saying, but not saying like F any sort of conformity. Like I'm not gonna conform to what people think I am or the lane people think I should be in. Like I may not fit right in the lane of what hip hop music is today, and that's okay.
Right.
And it took me a minute to even get to that point. So Flipping was my way of just saying, hey, it feels good to be who I am. It feels good to stand out. It feels good to make my own mark. And hopefully, my hope was that it would just be relatable to people to be like, yeah. And then, the hook just go crazy. It's like, either way, I'm going to get that bag. Get it? Period.
Yeah.
So-
and I wish to God that I could play it for y'all,
Yeah.
but Facebook bought Instagram.
Yeah, they're going to shut it down.
They gonna mute it. They gonna hate on me. So I tell you what, why don't y'all just listen to hype-radio.com on the website, or you can go to TuneIn, get the
Mhm.
free app.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee it's in rotation. When you hear it, if you don't love it, call me. I owe you something.
Wow. That part.
A lunch or whatever. I
That part.
owe you something because I am that confident in this song,
Yeah.
Flipping.
Yeah.
Now,
That's what's up.
we talked about Chicago Jones.
Yes.
I don't know what he was on that day. I don't know if he got some more of it,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
He does. I'm believing in him. Like he's officially part of the Toine experience and just my media team. So we definitely got some stuff cooking. I'm actually going to be shooting another video for my song Roasted Marshmallows, and which is another I feel like it's a banger. It's on a different lens than Flip It, but it's definitely sexy and definitely just
so
real cool.
we're not flipping and we're not IB on this one. We're a whole different lane.
It's a whole different just like hey
Talent.
hey so he's definitely gonna be rocking
Now-
out, and I'll keep you posted on it.
Now, where did you find Mr. Jones? Because once people start watching this YouTube video,
Yeah,
Mr. Jones,
he might get booked.
You might
he
want to
might
start
get
getting on
booked.
his calendar.
Yeah, no, I'm on the calendar, and we've already spoke. Like I'm like, you know what? Here's the thing, though. Talent is talent. I definitely never want to just keep talent for myself, because I just believe in just kind of giving back, know.
Right.
So it's like, anybody who asks me, I definitely am always giving out his name, his social media, because I want him to grow. And he's like, yo, wherever I go, you go, and I'm saying the same thing. So it's all love. It's all love. I want to believe that it's all love.
Yeah.
But nah, I
It
mean,
might be nice to get some paperwork too, but that's just my experience.
I got you.
That's just my experience.
I
on
got
the
you.
game.
Nah, it's all
But
good.
the visual on it,
Yeah, I
crazy.
wanted to give I wanted to give love to folks like Busta Rhymes, you know, folks like Missy, who paved the way for artists like myself by just, again, being unapologetically who they are, right? Beast in their own right, you know, but just visually, they always made you take that triple take, like, what? And so I wanted people to, especially those who have been with me from this journey, they would say, oh, that video was cool. Oh, cute video. I wanted them to look at Flippin' and say, oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, because if you don't say that shit, I'm coming to your house. I'm telling you, y'all, this video is off the chain.
Yeah, and I stepped out of my zone too. You know, I stepped out. I
kind of noticed that.
Yeah, I was like, you know, no inhibitions. Like, let's just, if you say you unapologetic, you have to stand in that, Antoinette. You know, I'm using the government name.
You put the government
I had to stand in that.
The government.
So,
your mama named you.
Hey, so, you know, that's just what it was, and I'm so proud of it. And so now that's a bar, right? I can't go below that bar, and I don't plan on going on. But that's not only a bar visually. That's a bar lyrically, everything, right? You have to just you have to keep going. So, I'm up for the challenge.
Which is something else that I noticed, because the first time that we were blessed with your presence, the flow was cool and the shot, and I was like, she's a poet, but she got real flow, like. She can actually do this shit. Like, flip it. Oh, it's like you were practicing. I
was in the mirror at home, like,
it was real. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
The big leagues is coming up. I need to go ahead and give it this. Like, you've light years leap on what you sound like, feel like, and flow like.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We gonna keep going. We gonna keep going. I mean, this is a life of continual growth and learning and switching it up. And again, not wanting anyone to ever put me in that box of like, oh yeah, this is what she does. Like, no, I might come out with a country song. I don't know, dance song, pop song, reggae tone.
If any of them come out like Flippin', I need my copy.
No doubt.
MP3 format, and I need that fast. Okay, so. I'm sad to hear, but you finna take your talents back to the Shy Boogie.
Physically, but I think the one thing that COVID
fucked up.
I mean, COVID has done a lot of
horrible shit.
A lot of horrible stuff. But if we flip it, I think that what we can, from an artist perspective, we're now able to not just do a show in Chicago, not just do a show in Sacramento, not just do a show in Dallas. Right now, we can touch the world by doing virtual, you know, shows and things of that nature and stuff. So I had to get my equipment up, you know, my camera equipment and my lighting and different things. And so I'm just looking to.
Mine is in the mail, so I know what you had to do.
Right.
It ain't no game.
But you have to invest in yourself.
Yes, you do.
Right. I mean, if you're not the type of artist. And a lot of us aren't, you know, that can actually finance our own. I'm blessed to be one that can, but some aren't, right? And so if you're not able to do that, you know, pay a Josh, pay you know, a videographer. Then you have to do that yourself, and make sure that your sound is on point as well. Right. So I think even though physically, yes, I'm going home. I can't wait to go home. I'm just, my music is gonna touch all over, and I'm excited about that. That.
I've been saying since day one, everybody who's on Instagram, dropping their insurance money, their baby mama's tax money, we finna find out who's really hustling.
For sure.
If you've noticed, it ain't been too many people dropping money, or we leaning on the Maserati or the new truck, Lambo truck. Like, ain't none of that out. So I always said it. This was going to be the way that we figured out which hustlers was really hustling.
Yeah. And making it work for you. I mean, you know, you can have a backdrop in the back where you on the island somewhere on Brazil, or you can, you know, be on the mountaintops in Georgia. You know, you can be anywhere in the world, you know. And so, and I think I think what's going to happen is, as artists, we're going to really have to really step up creatively, because now it's not just going to be about visuals per se. It's going to, what is this artist saying?
Yes.
Right?
Thank God that's coming back.
What is this artist saying?
Mama was cool for what it was, I guess.
Right.
But now,
no shade on it, but
I got a little bit of shade.
You got a little bit of shade on it. Okay.
But if you really aren't saying anything and people don't understand you, they're switching now.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of the older famous artists actually coming back right now.
Yeah.
Because realistically, this COVID kind of gave them. Everybody's even bored.
Yep. You're right.
Now,
You're right.
before COVID, how bad did COVID knock down your shows? And
Yeah, I actually had four or five shows within that was already scheduled for March and April, and then obviously they got shut down. I had just did my tour. I don't know if I mentioned that to
no,
you. Yeah,
did
so
not.
yeah,
Actually, you were on tour, and then it got canceled. And
no, when?
Wait.
What tour got canceled?
Wait. Let me get it straight. Yeah.
Rewind.
I remember I got the hit talking about I can't come in and do the interview because of COVID.
Oh, yes. That was part of that multi-city tour that was kind of happening, like March, April. That wasn't. I'm talking about the UK.
Oh, so you had to use a passport. Ew. Excuse me. I did not know about the passport tour.
Yeah.
How was that?
Shout out to Tayanis, out of Dallas, but he's been holding Sacramento down for a number of years, so you guys should know his name.
Yes. Didn't see the name. Don't know personally, but I definitely seen the name.
Indeed. I met him at a Terry Moore show when I first got down here 3 years ago, and I was like, yo, this dude is super dope. And I didn't know, unbeknownst to me, he was saying the same thing about me.
Nice.
So he said in 2017, I'm going over to Europe, and he said, I'm taking you with me. I'm like, okay, because people say that. Right. I've actually heard that before. Nothing ever transpired. That next year, he went by himself. By himself. I encouraged him to go. He went. It was a beautiful thing. He set the foundation. 2019, he was a man of his word, and he reached back. And he allowed me and two other phenomenal artists to come on out. So yeah, we did London, we did Birmingham, and we did Manchester. And to hear my song, to hear my voice on UK radio, mad love, like yo, it was an experience that I'll never forget. So I definitely thank Mr. Yanis for
shout out to Tayanis for actually doing what is not normal in this industry.
Nope.
Actually keeping your word and
reaching back. No
That's
doubt.
Crazy.
No doubt.
Okay, so flipping, still my shit.
Yeah.
IB, great song.
Yeah.
We have this album. Now, what was the official drop date on this album?
The official drop date on this album was May 15th, 2019.
Okay.
And it was so interesting, another tidbit here. It was so interesting because so this album dropped, and I did the IB video, and then I ended up dropping that right maybe a few months after that. Winter came, I shot Flippin'. In the midst of Flippin' being shot, and I knew I was going to release it in April, shout out to Mr. Spike Lee, I ended up finding out that my song I Remember, which is the first single off of my first hip hop album, got chosen for to be on the soundtrack for She's Gotta Have It season 2, which is currently right now on Netflix. So it was so crazy how it's how you why you
because I'm sitting there like getting all this after the fact information like damn.
I thought I didn't mention that.
No, you keep it secret.
I thought I had mentioned
Selfish.
that. My bad. But no, like he picked a small number of independent artists to be on that soundtrack, and it came. I forgot I had even submitted for it, to be honest, and then I got on the short list. Didn't think about it, and then all of a sudden it was like I get that call, and so super dope to get that opportunity, to get that check.
What was your reaction to know that?
No,
I mean, besides the check is nice.
Check was cool, but no, it was really. Look, I still had a screenshot of when Mr. Lee, like, he retweeted it, because I put out a tweet like, oh, thank you so much, just to have a legend and icon as he is, and living,
yes.
Right. And his team had told me from
shout out to Mr. Spike Lee.
Mr. Spike Lee. His team from 40 Acres in the Muse said that, like, no, like he was like, no, this song, you know what I'm saying? He don't know me from nobody, but he appreciate. And that was the first song that Ty Hill, my producer, that we did. The song was 5 years old. right? And then all of a sudden, and I get the first placement. So when people say, man, you know, your flipping numbers should be higher, or your IB numbers should be higher, it's like you never know who's listening, who's looking, who's watching, and I'm not on a timeline, right? God has told me continue creating, continue putting out good work that's true to you,
Right.
and that's what that is. Let Him do everything else.
Yeah, he's always got.
And He always has me. So you know, I'm that opportunity and that experience is one that I will never forget. But it was just the timing of it was just like wow.
Crazy.
So
Now,
yeah.
Now, when you go to Chicago,
Yeah.
and he takes that little road trip and sees you, you got to get that picture. I got to get a copy of the picture.
Oh,
I got to
absolutely.
get a picture of you and Mr. Spike Lee.
Oh, if he ever comes, if I'm ever, you know, able to take a photo with him for
You
sure.
in the same city as he is. You need to hunt him down.
Well, he's probably in New York, you know. So he holds down New York.
Yeah, but he moves
Brooklyn.
around. He
Yeah.
moves around.
Yeah.
He finds talent. He knows he finds some sites.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Lee's doing his thing.
Oh, no.
But Mr. Lee got some
Always.
sense.
Always.
And he picked Miss Houston to put on his
Hey,
show.
right?
What?
Right?
Miss Houston is a superstar.
Climbing.
Okay, so
Climbing.
you got this great album.
Thank you.
It's IB, Flipping.
Mhm.
What's going to be the next single?
I really feel like the next single is going to be Roasted Marshmallows. I'm actually probably going to do something a little special, so I'm not going to give too much away. I can't.
Mr. Chicago Jones got her own restriction, y'all.
Can't.
We
But
go this far, but we can't go that far.
But Roasted is definitely is going to be a nice little joint for the winter.
Okay.
And then I'm also working with. So here's the thing that COVID did. So I'm on
Besides
social.
pissing me off.
Outside of pissing you off, what COVID did was I think it allowed people just to surf social media a lot more, right? Because what else are we doing? We're not going outside, right?
If you are an entertainer of some sort, you
Yeah.
don't have a following right now. You have hostages because you
That
ain't
part.
going nowhere.
Right.
You're not spending no money. You're sitting at home.
Your savings should be going up.
Yeah.
Savings should be going up.
Yeah, but
then you
Amazon-
got DoorDash and
Amazon
Uber
is also
Eats.
going
Yeah.
up, so a lot of people's savings may not be going up. It may actually
Yeah.
be falling because Amazon
Yeah.
is balling.
Yeah,
They
Amazon.
getting
is-
all electric trucks and done everything.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but you know,
But what ended up happening was I ended up finding this guy named Carlicio Keys. Shout out to Mr. Carlicio Keys, super talented producer out of New York.
okay.
He was on his Instagram Live. I'm scrolling through. I just jump on. I don't know how he and I got connected. Literally, just probably randomly.
God.
But I reached out to him. I said, "Yo, like if you ever want to work together, because whatever he was literally this making a beat or making a song on the fly.
Okay.
It was something about him. Like I just was like, this dude is super talented. He's a pianist. He plays a couple different instruments. I'm like, yo. He reached out to me or whatever. We end up doing like this song together called Swag that will be coming out. It's called something.
I will have it before y'all.
But one song has turned into probably now 7 songs. So in addition to pushing this album, in addition to working on my 3rd album with Ty Hill, I will be releasing an EP with Carlicio Keys, and it's a different sound that people are going to be used to from me. Again, not boxing me in, and I'm so excited about the music, and I'm gonna knock out upside the head with that one. So I'm gonna have some multiple joints out.
Always working.
Always
I got
working.
Cali Zine TV who's asking for me to shout out your tag. That is at Toine Houston. Make sure you go follow her. Follow her music.
ToineHouston. ToineHouston.
Make sure you get to it because she's getting ready to get up out of here. Okay, so
Yeah.
if we get off restriction,
Mhm.
aka COVID-19,
Mhm.
what are your plans?
Well, when we get off, because we will get off. Like we have to believe that we're not just gonna be.
I thought we were gonna be off before summer, because COVID-19 had knocked a hole in the bottom of my account. I done missed out on DJ gigs,
Yeah.
club events.
D Nice not missing out. You need to be doing getting your D Nice on.
We
'Cause-
got my DJs in there online. They doing their thing, but at first,
Yeah.
these were already paid gigs,
Yeah.
weddings, graduations, grad parties.
You shut down a lot.
Whoo!
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm still here breathing because it hurt. So we'll
Yeah.
I'll flip it. When we get off restriction,
Right.
what are some of the plans you like to make?
So yeah, I mean, so again, I'm kind of in hibernate mode now in terms of just writing and making sure that what I learned is that I can think I'm as dope as whatever, but if I don't have content, it's not really gonna matter, right?
Right.
So I'm taking this season, literally and figuratively, to just write and make sure that my content is up. And so when we get off, my plan is to hopefully hit them hard on just, the performance side and really start getting to more of these music festivals and hoping at that point, people are requesting me like, hey, Toine, I saw your video, or hey, Toine, I heard X, Y, and Z. Definitely want to get to New York, definitely want to get to Miami for live performances, definitely want to, get back out to LA for sure. And then hopefully in coming home to Chicago with so many creatives that I've seen that have started new platforms for artists like myself, hopefully I can tap into that. Sky's the limit.
Now, with you going back to Chicago, do you think it's going to be a little bit easier, more so
In what regard?
than being here?
Just in what regard? Like in just living? Like just...
Well, we know from what you told me, living's going to be nice for your Chi-Town.
Yeah,
But,
yeah,
we don't need to get in that, but as far as like
no,
the industry, contacting people, more opportunities.
I don't know. It's I haven't been there. It's different when you just visiting for a month here or a week there, and like I said, it's been almost 4 years. So, but it's home though. So it's kind of like that favorite pair of shoes where even though you haven't worn it in a while, once you put it on, it's just like, all right, there we go. And so that's the feeling that I'm hoping to connect back with. Once I get back, hopefully. And if not, then I'll just have to make a new experience. So.
Well, I know for a fact ain't nobody like you in Chicago, so it's an open market for you.
Thank you.
I don't even think Chicago will be ready to flip it. Like,
hey, you know what? No, I have had it's a couple of shows like yourself, radio and blogs that have reached out like, yo, like I have some interviews set up in December to do some stuff like this and actually do some live performances, social distancing, but some live performances. Either me or my band. So we're gonna see.
Now you talking about Chicago in December.
Hey, don't do that.
We
We talking about California in the summer with the ash coming down. Like everybody got their stuff.
we retarded out here right now. There's people who say I'm
Everybody
never leaving
got their
California.
stuff.
I want to move to California. I'm gonna create my life.
Y'all can
Everybody
keep
like
all of this out
of
here. Y'all can keep all of this ash.
When
for
I walk
real.
outside in my car,
Yeah.
it's like an ashtray in
Right.
a Las Vegas casino. I'm like, okay, I might want.
But which casino you in? Because they don't smoke in Las Vegas anymore.
You
Back in the day, you talking about the
You
90s.
know what I mean.
I know.
If your car
Yeah.
look like the bottom of a fireplace,
True.
the bottom of a barbecue pit, and
Right.
first of all, barbecue would have been difficult. Because you open it up, everything from the hills is going to land on anything you have on the grill. So I'm
Right.
like, oh, you're
Right.
killing me with this.
Yeah, no, it was pretty bad. But no, yeah, Chicago,
But
yeah,
it's cold
it's
in
cold.
Chicago.
it's okay.
It's a new
good.
kind of cold in Chicago, though.
It's a new kind of cold to people out here.
I've known
if
people.
you from the west,
see,
go ahead.
I,
Go
like
ahead.
your dad did the little basketball tournaments, and we were on the touring team and everything. We
Okay.
flew through Chicago.
Okay.
I could never say I've ever been outside of the airport in Chicago.
So you ain't been to Chicago then?
Yeah, but
Technically.
I stood by the door. I stood
Really?
I stood by the
Really?
damn door as people who were from Chicago went into Chicago.
Right.
That shit is unreal. They say
Yeah.
if you go to Chicago,
Yeah.
don't take a jacket from here.
Oh
buy
no.
your jacket
Yeah,
there.
Yes.
Now that's
That
freaking
part.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
And everybody
Yeah.
says the same thing.
Yep.
Don't take no jacket from Cali to go to Chicago
Need
with.
to get you a goose in Chicago for
That is-
sure.
That is.
With a real scarf, not these little fake little scarves you get out here. Yeah.
See,
real
that's
scarf.
unreal
Gloves,
cold.
insulated boots.
That's that cold. I remember Richard Pryor did a comedy skit on
What'd he say?
Chicago. He was saying that
What is it?
he walked out. He was in his little linen fit off the
Yeah.
plane. He was getting ready to do his show, and it was
Yeah.
like the wind was standing on behind the wall and was like
Right now.
looking at like he's
Right.
coming. Get ready. As soon as he stepped outside, had nowhere to run, and just all up in
It
him.
just knocked them down, right?
Like, come
No,
on.
it's a different type of cold. But again, coming from the Midwest, you just get used to. I mean, cold is cold,
You're about to say, how can you
Cold
be
is
used to that damn
cold.
cold?
but it's you just I don't know. You just do. Just like again, you get used to the poor air quality out
I'm not
here.
used to this. See, I'm from Georgia.
Oh.
I can drink
Oh, you
my
from
heat.
Georgia? Okay.
I can drink my heat. My humidity in Georgia is outrageous. I
It
can drink
is.
my heat. When I moved out to
I can't
Cali,
take it. I can never. I don't think I could ever let it.
when I moved out to Cali, it was like the sun is closer to California than any other place else in
Yeah.
the universe.
Yeah,
This heat is retarded to me.
it is.
But
When it was like 120.
it was retarded.
Like
Vegas.
weeks ago?
Like we shouldn't be
Yeah.
that high.
Yeah,
Now all of California's on fire,
yeah.
making it hotter.
Which is why
I
I'll
can't-
take the snow.
I don't remember the color of the true sun.
Right, right.
You
Yeah.
see people driving down the freeways and streets, it's a cloud behind
Yeah.
them, but it's never been no dirt or anything on that road.
I need to make a song about that. I need to probably make.
Whew.
Yeah.
And now here
California surviving.
we
Or
are. Yeah.
something, but-
And now we getting ready to do this whole little voting thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know about anybody else, but I don't care if California's on fire. I don't care if the building in the
Mhm.
back of where I got to go vote is on fire. I'm standing in
Still
line,
Yes.
casting my vote. I'm not mailing in shit. You're not
Yes,
messing with my
right.
vote in the mail. I'm not falling for that.
A good friend of mine mailed me something a month ago. I still haven't gotten it. So
See?
I'm not even.
See, that's
I'm
what's
not,
scaring
I'm
me.
Not, yeah, I'm not messing with the mail.
That's what's scaring me about this whole little, I can do the mail-in ballot. No,
Yeah,
no,
no.
no. I'm gonna put on the mask.
Right.
I have my little earphones in. I might take a
Right.
snack, a bottle of water, because I'm standing in line getting my vote on.
Right.
And
I'm with you.
I'm hoping,
Yeah.
because they're saying that I got the little emails and the little text messages like
Mhm.
that they're supposed to be sending people out to kind of like bully people from not voting at their registration.
I haven't gotten that email.
I wish you would show up to my ballot place trying to
Right.
get me to not vote.
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's gonna be a whole new ML cast.
Right.
Swear for God.
Yeah. If someone come to your door, I don't know you. Yeah. I'll be scared to come to your door. See, they might try to con someone like me, but they should be afraid of you.
They
For
really
real.
should, because my door,
For real.
because I
They don't
know,
call you Shadow for
I
nothing.
know the law. I know the law. I will
Yeah.
invite you in.
Right.
Hey, you know
Right.
what? We should
That
talk
part.
about this on my couch. Why
Right.
don't you come 3 steps this way and we'll discuss it more in
Yeah.
detail.
That's the other thing too with this whole COVID thing. People are the influx of people that are getting their FOID card and all
Mhm.
like that. That still kind of scares me too. Like I don't know.
This whole situation we're in is
Yeah.
scary and retarded
Yeah.
to me because, after, the passing of Mr. George Floyd, may he rest in peace,
Rest in peace.
I was actually here doing some work. And
Mhm.
it was late, dark as me outside,
Yeah.
got in the car. I got tinted back windows. I got the legal tint on the front because I've been all the way around before, a lot of tickets, but I'm like, I'm going to be a grown up this time.
Mhm.
Just keep the sun off me a little bit.
Okay.
Pulled out the parking lot, went down the street. A cop car pulled out behind me.
Wow.
I instantly snatched off my hat,
Mhm.
stopped my seat from leaning back, turned the music off, rolled down all the windows.
Right.
This cop followed me halfway down Madison Avenue. Right behind me,
Right.
I was like, okay, if you're running my record, I don't have anything.
Right.
I'm legit.
Right.
Insurance, tags, the whole lot.
Right.
Why are you following me? I was a little spooked.
Yeah.
This is like serious
Yeah.
fear.
Yeah.
When I finally got out of Citrus Heights, he turned, went to a gas station, did a quick U-turn, and went back the other way. I was like, no, that was just unnecessary.
Yep.
Like, it's scary
That's what
for
happened.
real.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
all
it is.
because, and being in certain areas, you kind of knew what was going on.
Mhm.
They talked about, I forgot what was on the news this morning. They were talking about, was it on the news or something? Anyways, I heard it today.
Mhm.
And they were talking about, before when we were saying that this was happening in the neighborhoods, everybody was like, nah, the police are good people, they're doing this and they're doing that. You guys are just talking crazy and there's all kind of criminals
Yeah.
and blah, blah. But with the damn camera on the cell phone, when you have people in Europe
Mhm.
holding rallies over Mr. Floyd in America,
Huge.
it's a situation in problem.
Huge. Yeah. And I feel like a shift was happening in America anyway before Mr. Floyd, but then when that happened, it just was like almost like just the bow breaking. Like, you know what? This is just ridiculous. And let's be clear, there's still stuff going on too after that. I mean, it's not like,
you would think everybody would be like, you know what, it ain't cool right now to
Yeah,
hit
it's-
him with the stick. Like,
but I feel like that was just like you know, and we still are looking for justice for, you know, for Miss Breonna Taylor.
Yes.
Like, we have not forgotten. I mean, I know her family got the 12 million, but we're gonna need justice for sure.
If you ask her family, 12 million,
Right.
I have her back.
Exactly.
now.
You're right.
So
You know, so it's sad, but no, it's the same thing. I mean, you know, driving or whatever, whenever, even if a police car is not behind me, even if it's just on the side, and my music may just be on up a little bit, I still turn it. It's just this fear, and it's sad. It saddens me to have that, but it is the reality. And I think the only thing that allowed my anxiety to go down about it is that it's not. I have to realize it's not just happening to me. I'm not the only one feeling a particular way about it, and so it's ironic that gives me some sort of solace, but
right.
it's a scary time.
Right.
So
Look,
yes,
if you can vote,
please
go
vote. Vote.
If you
Vote.
think you can't vote, for whatever reason that you
Yeah.
think you can't vote, look on Google and see if that's real or not, because there's some felons
Yeah.
that can vote. Go on Google, find out if you were one of those, because we need everybody to show up for this, because
Yeah.
we going through some things, y'all, and
Yeah.
I think it's time for management change.
Yes.
That's my personal belief.
Yes.
I think it's a time for management change.
It would be nice, but and not only management change, but then also all of the other people under management, right? People sometimes forget
You
about
mean everybody outside of his
local-
damn family.
I'm just saying.
The man was a genius, hands down. He knew if he got in, he was gonna get his come up. But come on, bro, you ain't gotta do us that damn bad.
I won't even say I don't even say his name.
I didn't say his name.
What I say is, when we prayerfully, when we get the new management, I think people need to realize that the vote is not just about that. Like, they need support as well.
Right.
So that's why, you know, the judges and the
Everything.
aldermen, like, we need to. It needs to be a collective push for change, not just at the top, bottom up.
Definitely. And
Yeah.
if you know somebody who can't get there, stop by, pick their ass up.
Right.
Do whatever it is you got to do to get
Right.
somebody there to do what
Right.
they got to do.
I be coming to get you in November.
Get your ass up. You're going to have me flipping you out the house.
Right, flipping you out the house.
Flipping you out the
Flipping
house
you out
to
your
get your
house.
ass to go vote. Stop
Right,
playing with me.
exactly. No doubt.
But, you know, it is what it is. Wow, it's just, I'm still stuck on the fact that you went to the UK and rocked the UK.
Yeah.
I didn't even,
Yeah,
I didn't even see any photos on the gram.
No, it was
for that.
see, you must have not been watching me during that time. I was posting every day, well, every other day. We were there for like 2
I'm
weeks.
Slipping.
Yeah, you slipping. You slipping. And they
Well,
love
I didn't get
actually
a little instant message saying, hey, I'm in the UK.
nah, you probably didn't.
You know, shout out
You
to
probably didn't get that
to
one.
Hype Dash Radio in the UK. We here, we doing it.
We do it, and I did my bad for that one. But no, the thing about the UK, Flippin' had got a lot of love out there as well. They also there's a song that I have on my other album called Summertime. It's like a house song, and so you know, Dan's house, so they seem to really like that. It's also a song I have on this album called Circles, and Circles it's about the inner battle that I feel like sometimes I have with the part of myself that works within STEM and technology and engineering, but then the artist side of me, right? And so like this circle of like not knowing how to be or how much I should give to either side. Because for a long time, my entertainment friends didn't know I did STEM, and my STEM colleagues didn't know that I did entertainment or theater or anything like that, because I was purposely like
Trying to separate
it, right? The same thing I hated being done to me, I was doing to myself.
Mm.
And so lyrically, I got so much love from the song Circles of like, yo, like that's what happens to sometimes all of us, where we kind of battle. Should I take this job? Should I stay in this relationship? Do I love self enough? You know, all of these different questions. So yeah, shout out to UK for just all the love, for sure.
Well, UK, I'm jealous of you because you got to hear the album that I haven't gotten yet,
Oh,
but I'm gonna get
Lord,
real
have
soon.
mercy.
Yeah, I'm
You gonna get it real soon.
I'm throwing darts. I got to.
You gonna get
I
it.
got to. Well, Miss Toine,
Yes.
it's been an honor
Thank
and a
you so
pleasure
much.
knowing you and getting to know you.
Yeah.
I wish you nothing but success.
Thank
and,
you so much. Let's keep it going. Like
please.
just because physically I won't be here, hopefully my my spirit and
Yeah.
energy will stay with you, and I will definitely
top.
be in contact with you.
Please do.
You know, with just everything that I'm doing, and you know,
when you see
you'll
Mr.
see it.
Lee and he lets you know that he got a bigger check for you, and you got to take that little private jet out here to the jet center
Hey.
out there and make the Air Force Base and
Right.
come through for the interview, just let me know when you
I
come.
will definitely for sure.
But yeah, so world, letting you know, this is Miss Toine Houston. Please, YouTube, Flippant,
Yes.
FLIPPANT.
Yes.
Watch the video, love it. Subscribe to the channel, run the numbers up.
Yes.
You will not be disappointed because it is a great video.
It's Toine Houston on all platforms. So
Yes, let 'em know.
YouTube,
Like,
Instagram,
Some
Twitter.
people are tired. They've been breathing this bad air. They just say, you know what? We saw that you're going to be on. Let's go ahead and get up and watch.
Right.
So let's go ahead and explain it. Which platforms are you on?
Okay.
Let's start there.
So I have so I'm on Twitter, Toine Houston, Instagram, Toine Houston, YouTube, Toine Houston. Then my website is iamtoine.com. And you spell that IAMTOINE, and Toine Houston is TOINEHOUSTON.
Make
So
sure y'all wrote those down.
please
Remember,
follow me, subscribe to all of my channels, my website, keep up with me. I got this is not my merch, but I do have IB merch, and you can get other merch from my website. So rock with me.
please, because you
Rock
will
with
not be disappointed. I'm telling you.
Thank
I
you.
wish I could play it.
I know.
Because when I get off the air with y'all,
Right.
I'm playing Flipping. So
Right.
make sure you go to hype-radio.com.
Yes.
That is hype-radio.com.
Yes.
You will be able to hear the song Flipping.
Yes.
I'm going to play it twice in a row.
Just play it 3 times for the people.
You know what? 3 might be a better number.
3.
And see how this is now
Indeed.
home to Miss Toine Houston.
Hey,
We're going to play her song 3 times in a row. So make sure y'all paying attention.
indeed.
Hype-radio.com.
Yes.
Miss Houston, it has been, like I said, an absolute pleasure and an honor
Pleasure was all
to have
mine.
you here.
I really appreciate
We
the
really hate
platform.
the fact that you leave in Cali,
Yeah.
but we understand, and our love and support go with you.
Thank you so much. Hey, you guys have always showed me love. You personally, as well as just this platform. So I just want to give a big shout out to Hype Radio. The hype is definitely real. You know, and for those who are new, like my fans, my listeners, please, you know, follow them. Hype-radio.com. But you know, they also have a
Our Instagram is at Hype Radio is real.
At
That
Hype Radio
at
is real.
Hype Radio is real.
Please
Follow me,
follow
I'll
them.
follow back.
These are genuine people right here. Like, no gimmick, no, hey, if you give me $50, I'll put you on. Like, no, these are genuine. Like, if they rocking with you, they rocking with you. And you guys have been rocking with me, and I so appreciate it.
We just
So,
appreciate good people to support.
hey,
So right now we're going to get up out of here. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. Again, this is Miss Toine Houston. Get at her, follow her, support her. Flip it.
Flip it.
FLIPPANT.
IB
On
album,
YouTube.
Flippin' is the song. IB album,
Flip it
Flippin'
is
is
the
the song.
shit.
Hey,
Go watch the YouTube. If you're disappointed, holla at me. We'll talk about it for a little while. You will not be disappointed.
no disappointments
But
here.
this is the Spotlight on hype-radio.com. I am a man Shadow. We are going to say goodbye to Miss Houston because she's
Not goodbye, later.
Alright. We'll see you later.
We see you.
we see you later, Shotty. That's what it is.
Indeed.
But you know, Chicago, get ready because you got a true star coming. Get
Yeah.
prepared. And in December, make sure you get your little, woo,
You will be good.
thick ass jackets.
That's why I'm releasing roasted marshmallows, so we can just.
You ain't gonna have to roast them. You got to set somebody on fire. When I was standing by that door,
Period.
when I was standing by that door, I was praying for a dragon. Just come through and
Indeed.
sneeze on me,
Indeed.
something. See, this is
I'm
unreal.
gonna have to make a. Oh, so we didn't talk about that. We don't have time, but
No, we do.
I'm
Go ahead.
gonna have to make the. I was gonna say I have to make the. You know, during COVID, I taught myself animation. You know, the nerd
We
in
didn't.
me.
You know what?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we have this animation thing that you've been doing lately. How's
Yeah.
that going?
Yeah. So my series is called Eyes Just Saying.
It's funny.
No, for
Seriously,
real.
It's funny.
I have
y'all.
a series called Eyes Just Saying. Eyes with a Z, not a S. And it just started with an episode or so, and then I ended up connecting with the ON channel. Not ON as in Oprah, but ON channel, which is a black-owned, all about diversity and inclusion. And they're like, you know, they're trying to be bigger than Amazon, Netflix, but they're all black streaming channel, and they provided me a platform. So something that just started with just my boredness of COVID ended up being a revenue stream for me and connected with the streaming platform. So I just saying season 1, I have 37 episodes. It's going to be 40 because each one is like a minute and a half, 2 minutes. It's like episodes short.
I've seen this.
But it's like 40 episodes I'm going to do for season 1, and just please just promote it. I mean, just this. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll be able to see some of them. Then I end up pushing other ones to the On channel. It's like $1 or something to be part of their platform, but it's black owned. Like, it's like, come on, if we can spend $8.99 for Netflix or what $9.99 on BET, we can spend 99 cents on our own.
I didn't even know about it, so I'm gonna go find out.
So it's ON channel, the onchannel.com. I was just saying is the series, and it's all about how I see the world and the shenanigans around it. So I have a lot of different characters. I do all of the voiceovers. I do all of the direction and everything, and it's just a fun time. So
yeah, because I was cracking over like, all right, please don't call it that.
Right, I was like, please
don't call it that.
Please don't call it that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they get offended over that, y'all.
We do get offended.
Be real careful with saying Chirac to the wrong person.
Period.
Because they don't like this shit
at all.
But again, so now that we know to go to the On channel.
Yes.
Subscribe, black owned, because I'm trying to find a black bank.
Not that I don't know.
I'm going to send $20 and put it in the account.
Oh, no.
I ain't going to send my whole check.
I don't know about the black bank.
I'm not too sure about sending the whole check to y'all, but I'm going to put a little something in there. I'm going to rise with some interest, and I'm going to leave it there for a while.
Yeah, nah.
See how y'all do. Like, I don't know about sending money right there to Earl. Like,
if I can find when I find a reputable black bank, I'll move over. When I find it,
I'm gonna move some over.
But definitely On channel for sure. Like they, super. Brian. Ooh, I can't think of it. Oh my God, Brian. I believe his last name is Williams. He's a amazing actor. You've seen him on a lot of Tyler Perry stuff, BET, etc. He's the president of the On channel. So again, just rocking with him for sure, and yeah, just trying to slowly build my legacy.
99 cents. Help her build her legacy. Help Mr. Brian Williams keep it going.
Yes.
And help other people of ethnic background that you see here today.
Yes.
Just do. Show your support.
Absolutely.
It's real easy to do.
Absolutely. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you. This is hype-radio.com. This is Miss Toine. She has been in the spotlight with me, and I am your man, Shadow. Shadow Mento, as I always say, show support, I show it back. I got you on my back, and we running through the lines. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here now. Make sure you go to hype-radio.com 3 times. Flip it. I'm going to play this song 3 times. Flip it. Make sure your asses go to YouTube.
3 times.
Find the song. Watch the video over and over again. Do like Justin Bieber said. Just go to sleep with the video playing.
Period.
He cheated, but that's the bees.
Do
the same thing with flipping.
Please.
All right, y'all. We're going to be up out of here. Remember, hype-radio.com. Flip it 3 times. I'll holler.
Later.
All right, y'all. See y'all on the gram. Thank you for tuning in. We really do appreciate you. Miss Houston.
Yes.
Hype Radio loves you to death. We wish you nothing but love and support in Chicago. If you have anything you want to say, want to play, all you got to do is email it to us. We got you. Yes. All right, y'all. We out of here.
That was awesome.
I completely